Chihuahua performers, as well as the Munchkins and Winkies, we would ask that all electronic devices be turned off, including cell phones, pagers, and beepers. The taking of photographs and the videotaping of this performance is strictly prohibited. Should you use these devices, you will have a special meeting with my sister, the Wicked Witch of the West. Now, sit back and go back in time to a place where life is simple and there is still hope at the end of the rainbow.
Toto! Oh, jeepers. Oh, my heart's thumping so loud, I can't hardly breathe. Toto! No need to be scared anymore. Oh, she ain't following us. I will never touch you now. Toto! There you are. Did she hurt you? Well, she tried to, didn't she? Oh, she must be the meanest old one that ever was. Let's go tell Auntie Em and Uncle Henry. They'll take care of her. Come on, Toto.
No, don't bother us now, honey. The old incubator's gone bad. We'll lose a lot of our chicks.
All the poor little things. Oh, but listen, Miss Goldswell, she hit Toto in the back of the head with a rake just because she says it gets into her garden to chase her nasty old cat every day.
Dorothy, please.
Oh, but M, he doesn't do it every day. Just once or twice a week, and he can never catch an old cat anyhow. But now she's Dorothy.
We're busy.
Oh, Uncle Henry, can't you do something?
I'm doing something right now, honey. Can't you stay out of our hair?
All right.
Who was the genius suggesting we move the wagon before the wheel was on? Well, it wasn't so heavy with one less. Well, that makes sense, don't it? Sense or no sense? When I don't lift up the axle, you two shove the wheel on.
See, Kickory, Miss Ghost shit to Toto.
No, I think they made this new wheel smaller than the other three.
Oh, was he trying to kill him?
Bigger, smaller, get her on there before our arms would clean out their sockets. I understand, you know. Amen, I. Okay, jeez.
Why won't anyone listen? Doesn't anyone care about Toto?
No, you got my finger!
What am I gonna do? Just get Toto chase her old cat.
Well, now look at here, Dorothy. Well, you ain't using your head about this. Well, ain't you got no brains?
Well, sure I've got brains.
Well, why don't you use them? The next time you come home from school, don't go by Miss Fulton's place. Well, then Toto won't get in her garden, and you won't get in no trouble, see?
Quit just standing there and get that junk out of the wagon. We got a load of lumber to haul from town before the wheel turns.
Well, we'll do, Mr. Gale.
What am I gonna do?
Well, for starters, don't let that old gulch have her buck with you. She ain't nothing to be afraid of. You just gotta stand up for yourself. With a little courage, a little grit.
I'm not afraid of her.
That's what I wanted to hear. You just gotta walk with your head up, your chest out, and next time she squawks at you, you just scroll right up to her and spit in her eye. That's what I'd do.
Would you really?
Of course I would. I learned in this life you gotta stand tall, shoot straight, and then you ain't got no reason to be afraid of nothing or nobody. What are you trying to do, kill a guy?
How can you be so cruel?
Oh, it's just a rib, Dorothy.
Oh, but you're really scared. Can't you see how funny he is?
Who was scared? You were scared. And you was a jackrabbit. Well, you've been the next county by now. Oh,
Hey, what's all this jabber-rabble with this work to be done? I know 3 shifts of farm hands will be out of a job before they know it.
Oh, he's just having a little fun, Mrs. Gale.
Well, a farm's no place for fun. Usually fun goes toward the circus.
I just do that. Be strong, man. See the world.
We don't got to start posing for it now. Here, get working on that stomach, have some cookies.
Gosh, Miss Gale.
Just face them.
Swell. Nice.
But you don't got to sit down to eat them. Then get the wagon hitched up and see to get those hogs fed and not let them worry themselves into anemia.
Oh, Lydia, do you really know Miss Wilson want to do Toto? How was she was going to...
Please, would you stop fretting? You're always getting yourself all upset over nothing. Look, could you please just go find yourself a place today where you're not going to get into any trouble?
Someplace with any trouble, Toto. I wonder if there is such a place. There must be. Some place you can get to by boat or train. It's
ain't never sculpted a day in my life, Miss Gulch. And I ain't about to start now.
I want to see you and your wife right away about Dora.
Dora, what's Dora's job?
What she done? Why, I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
Oh, she bit you, huh?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog.
Good afternoon, Miss Gulch. I just baked a fresh batch of cookies if you've a mind to sit a while.
I'm afraid I haven't the appetite, Mrs. Gale. Indeed, I'm so shaken by the ferocious attack of your measly, vicious little dog, I may never eat again.
Oh, but if you don't eat, you waste away. And I would hate to see you do it.
Dorothy, could you please bring Toto here for a minute? I'm sure if Dorothy's done anything wrong, she'll be more than happy to apologize as best she can.
It's gone beyond apologies, Mrs. Gale. I've laid an official complaint with the county sheriff.
Was he sober?
Dorothy, Miss Gulch here seems very upset.
That dog's a menace to the community. That's not true. As an act of public service, young woman, I'm taking him to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed. Oh, destroyed? Oh, Toto, oh, you can't. You mustn't. Oh, any Uncle Henry, you're not going to let him take him, are you?
Don't worry, honey. We won't let him take him. Will we, Al?
Oh, please, Annie. Oh, Toto didn't do anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished. You can even send me that supper.
You see how sorry the child is? Surely if she promises to give your farm a wide berth.
If you don't hand over that dog right now, I'll lay a damage suit that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
Well, what if she were to keep him tied up? He's really very gentle, with gentle folk, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's his order allowing me to take it. Unless you want to go against the law.
Oh,
What does it say, Henry?
Just what she says. You gotta hand him over, Dorothy.
Well, I won't let you take him.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry, but she has an order from the sheriff. We can't go against the law. I'm afraid poor Toto has to go.
Now, same reason. No, I won't let you take him. Here's what I'm taking him in so he can't attack me again. No. Oh, you go away. I'll bite you myself. Dorothy! Oh, you're a wicked old witch. Oh, Annie, Uncle Henry, please don't let her take him. Oh, please. Stop her.
Oh, it's no use running, Dorothy.
I thought you were my friend.
Well, he is your friend. We all are.
Oh, you can't fight the law, honey. Some things are bigger than all of us.
Give it to me, Dorothy.
Oh, please. Please. That's more like it. But don't, Uncle Henry. That's more like it.
Oh, Myra Gulch, just because you own half this county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 21 years I have been dying to tell you what I think of you, and now, well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I can. So if you don't want to hear it, you better peddle your carcass off of my land.
I don't take kindly to that kind of talk, Henry Gale. Just remember, I have friends in high places.
Then why don't you get on your broomstick and go visit them? You got the horses that wagon yet?
I'm nearly done, Mr. Gale.
Nearly ain't good enough. Skies are getting darker every minute. Gosh darn it!
Come inside, honey.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you. You really love me. You would help Toto.
Dorothy, what did you expect me to do? Wave a magic wand and make it disappear?
Well, you could have at least tried. And you said it like it was stuffed or something.
Well, I couldn't think of anything. I'm sorry, Dorothy.
One mean old woman, and you were scared of her.
Well, where am I placed to interfere?
And you, worst of all. Will you stop Toto from getting away? Or I just hate you.
Oh, don't say that, Dorothy. You make me feel like my heart's all torn out.
Oh, it's true. I hate you all, and I never want to see you ever again. Oh, Toto, you're my only friend. Now I've got no one to talk to, and no one to play with. And now I'll never see him again for as long as I live. Never.
Sorry.
Toto. Toto! Oh, you came back! Oh, you escaped her! That horrible woman! Oh, you wonderful dog! Yes. Oh, but she'll be coming back any time now. We've got to get away. We've got to run away. I'll get a bone for you and food for me, and then we're never coming back. Ever again. Here, doggy, doggy, doggy! Here, doggy, doggy! That excited animal. Here, doggy, doggy!
I thought I told you to get off of my land.
I did, but the dog got away.
Huh. Could have enjoyed your company much.
Where the little girl is, there you'll find the dog. Kindly bring her out here.
You don't ever give up. Dorothy! Dorothy!
Henry, she ain't inside. That first batch of cookies I made, they're missing, and my picture from the mantle is gone too.
Sounds like you've got a runaway on your hands. Don't worry, if she's on the road, I'll find her. And then take that dog back for good.
If you wanted it so badly, you should have taken better care of it.
Don't blame me. The latch on the basket's faulty. It's the last time I buy anything from a charity bazaar.
Well, well, well. House guest, huh? And who might you be? Oh, wait. Don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. No, 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 that's not it. You're going on a visit. No, no, I'm wrong. You're running away.
Well, how did you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses, he knows. Now, why are you running away? Wait, don't tell me. They don't understand you at all. They don't appreciate you. You want to see other lands, big cities, big mountains, and big oceans.
Oh, well, it's like you can move us right inside my head.
It is my trade, my calling. See what it says on the side of my commands?
Was that okay if Toad's here?
Oh, he's perfectly welcome. As one dog to another, huh? Now, where were we?
Oh, Professor, why can't we just go with you and see all the crowned heads of Europe?
Do you know him? Oh, you mean the thing, yes. Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal. Here, sit right down. Now, make yourself comfortable while I conjure out of the air. Out of thin air. This very genuine, magic, authentic crystal used by the priests of the Isis and Osiris in the days of the Pharaohs, in which Cleopatra first saw the approach of Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and so on, and so on. Now, hold out your hands to help me look into the future. And you must close your eyes, my child, just for a moment, in order to be better in tune with Can't do these things without reaching into the infinite. Now, open them. We'll gaze into the crystal. What's this I see? It's a house with a picket fence.
That's our farm.
Yes, and there's a woman. She's wearing a polka dot dress. Her face is careworn.
That's my Anna.
Yes, her name is Emily.
Yes, that's correct. Well, what's she doing?
Oh, yes. Oh, she's crying. Someone has hurt her. Someone has just about broken her heart.
Well, why would anyone do that?
I don't know, but it's someone she loves very much. Someone she's been very kind to. Someone she's taken care of in sickness.
Oh, well, I had the measles once, and she stayed by me every minute. Oh, but that was when I was very small. She doesn't care about me now, and well, I don't care about her.
That's not what the crystal says.
Well, you see, they tried to take Toto, and she did nothing to stop them.
I don't see any of that in the crystal. All I see is a woman who loves you very much and does the best she can.
Well, what's she doing now?
Yes, let's see. What? She's putting her hand on her heart. She's falling down on the bed.
Oh, Professor, you don't think she could be sick, do you? Oh, I've got to get home right now.
What's this?
Oh, yes, I'm real sorry. I've just got to see her. Goodbye, Professor. Thank you. Come on, Toto.
Bye. Safe journey. Better get the horse under cover. There's a storm blowing. A whopper. Poor kid. I hope she gets home okay.
Release the horses! On Hickory! Hickory, not Henry!
Oh, it's a twister!
think we're in Kansas anymore. Oh, sorry. Sorry. We must be over the rainbow. Now I know we're not in Kansas anymore.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh. Well, is that the witch?
Who, Toto? No, Toto's my dog.
Oh, well, now I'm a bit muddled. You see, the Munchkins called and told me that a new witch has dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. Here's the house, and here you are, and those legs are all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. And so what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Well, I've already told you. I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins. They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I've never heard of the beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly, and they're laughing because you freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh, but what are Munchkins?
The little people who live in this land. This is Munchkin land, and you, my dear, are their national heroine. Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell down from Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really was a miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house began to glitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhinge. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, came flying on her broomstick, the miracle itch. What happened? There was rich.
The house began to glitch, the kitchen took a switch, it landed on the Wicked Witch of the North. Let the joyous news be spread, the wicked old witch at last is dead!
Thank you. This is a day of independence for all Munchkins and their descendants. Yes, but the joyous news we spread. The wicked old witch has left the shed.
Ding dong, witch is dead, witch oh witch, wicked witch. Ding dong, wicked witch is dead. Wake up, sleepyhead, rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, wicked witch is dead. She's gone where others will be known. We don't know your home. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells of ding dong, merry oh. Sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead. We represent the lullaby league, the lullaby league, the lullaby league, and in the name of the lullaby league, we wish to welcome you to Munchkinland. We represent the lollipop kid, the lollipop kid, the lollipop kid, and in the name of the lollipop kid, we wish to welcome you to Munchkinland. We welcome you to Munchkinland. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. We welcome you to Munchkinland. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
From now on, you'll be history. You'll be history.
You'll be history, and we will glorify your name.
You'll be a bus. Be a bus. Be a bus.
It's all of me. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
I thought you said she was dead. Well, that was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she is far worse than the other one was.
Where's my sister?
Yonder she lies.
Where?
There.
All right, who's that smart aleck who turned her into a house? Was it you, Glinda?
Not the house. Under the house.
Under the Oh, yes, it's my fault. I'm real sorry. My house dropped on her. Dropped your house on my sister? How could anyone be so unbelievably clumsy?
Look closer. You recognized her then?
Of course I recognized her. Who else would wear ruby slippers with those socks? Little girl, you have done me a service. I shall don the ruby slippers, which will make my powers greater than ever. They're gone! Ruby slippers, what have you done with them?
See for yourself. Step forward, Dorothy.
Give them back to me, all right?
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give me the ruby slippers. I'm the only one who knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back.
Keep tight inside of them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she would not want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glinda. I'll fix you as well.
Fiddle faddle. She has no power while I'm here. Now be gone, before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well, I'll bide my time. And as for you, young lady, it's true I can attend to you here and now as I'd like. But as soon as a suitable mourning period is past, I'll have those slippers. And my revenge, too. So just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
It's okay, she's gone. You can get up. It's okay, she's gone. I'm afraid you've made a rather safer, my dear.
Well, I'd love to get at Buzz. See, my Aunt Emma's missing me, and I'd love to get home to her. But how do I get back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came.
No, that is true. I suppose the only one who can help is the great and powerful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz, is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, he's very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, which is quite a long distance from here. Have you brought your broomstick?
Well, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well, then I suppose you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the boundaries of Munchkin Land. Keep those shoes on your feet. Do not let them off even for a moment, or you'll be at the mercy of the wicked witch of the woods.
How do I start from the Emerald Cities?
I find it always good to start at the beginning and follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens
Just follow the yellow brick road.
People coming on quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Well, now which way will I go?
Oh, pardon me. Well, that way is a very nice way.
Who said that? Scarecrows don't talk.
Well, it's very nice down that way, too.
Well, that's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course, sometimes people do go both ways.
Why, you did say something. Now, are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
Well, I haven't got a brain, only straw. So I ain't got a mind to make up.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
Well, I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
I guess you're right. Can't you get down?
Down? No, no. Can't you see? I got this post stuck up my back.
Well, is there any way I can help you get down?
Well, of course I'm not very bright about doing things, but I think if you'll just bend the nail down on my back, well, I might just slip off.
Oh, well, I'll certainly try. Oh my, this is an awful stiff nail.
Woo! There goes some more of me again.
Oh, does that hurt you?
Oh, no. I just keep picking it back up and putting it back in.
Oh, let me help you.
Oh, my, it feels good to be free! Did I scare you?
Oh, no, I just thought you hurt yourself.
But I didn't scare you.
No, of course not.
I didn't think so. You see, I can't even scare a crow.
Howdy, neighbor.
Oh, they come from miles around just to eat in my field.
Howdy,
They
scarecrow.
laugh in my face. You see, said scarecrow swinging on a pole to a blackbird sitting on a fence. Oh, the Lord gave me a soul, but forgot to give me common sense.
Said the blackbird, wow, wow, wow. What fun what you do with common sense.
head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I could dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy, if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before, and then we'd sit and think some more. Gosh, it would be awful pleasing to reason out the reason for things I can't explain. And perhaps I deserve you and be even worthy of you if I only had a brain. If I only had a brain.
Oh, they would? Oh, yes.
But where's Kansas?
Oh, that's my home, and I'm trying to get back there so badly. I'm even going to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
You're going to see the wizard? Well, do you think if I went with you that this wizard could give me some brains?
Well, I couldn't say, but even if you didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
Well, I guess you're right.
Oh, but you may not want to. I've got a witch mad at me, and you might get in some trouble.
Witch? I'm not afraid of no witch. I'm not afraid of anything. Except a lighting match.
I don't blame you for that.
Oh, but I'd face a whole box full of them for the chance of getting some brains. Well, look, I won't be any trouble, see, because, I don't need a thing, and I won't try to manage things because I can't think. Oh, well, won't you take me with you?
Oh, of course I will.
Oh, hooray! You're going to get me a brain!
You're not starting out very well.
Oh, I'll try. Really? Oh, I will.
To us?
To Oz! We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, the Wizard of Oz. Never always there was. Never always there was. The Wizard of Oz is one. Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Hi, Scarecrow! I'm never settled, hey, man. I never cared very much. How's that? Too much of a stuffed shirt! Why, look! It's a man! A man made out of tin! What? Oh, yes, look! Did you say something? He said oil can.
Well, oil can what?
Oil can? Here it is. Where do you want to be oiled first?
Oh, his mouth. He said his mouth. Oh, the other side.
Oh, my goodness. I can talk again. Oh, my arms, please. Oh, this one too. And the elbow, come here, the elbow. Oh, please hurry.
Oh, did that hurt you?
Oh, no. It felt wonderful. I've been holding this axe up for ages.
Well, how did you ever get stuck like this?
Well, when I was flesh and blood like you, I fell in love with a beautiful, munchkin maid whose mother hated me. So, to keep us from getting married, she hired the Wicked Witch of the West to put an evil spell on my axe. So, when I went to chop down a tree, I chopped off my leg instead.
Oh, it chopped off your leg?
Oh, that's terrible.
But, by good fortune, I knew a wonderful tinsmith who made me a new leg almost as good as the old. So, back to work I went. This time, when I swung my axe, well, dang me if I didn't just chop off the other leg.
Well, you should have got a new axe.
I suppose you're right. But I got me a new leg instead. And then back to work I went.
You sure were persistent.
This time, I chopped off both of my arms.
You know, I could see you could have chopped off one arm, but how did you manage to chop off both?
I told you, the axe was enchanted.
Of course! See, Dorothy, if I had a brain, I could have managed that one myself.
So the tinsmith gave me a new pair of arms. But sometimes I wish I hadn't gotten them from the tinsmith. Because the last time I swung my axe was the worst time of all.
I don't want to hear that.
Well, what happened?
I split myself right down the middle.
Oh, you poor thing.
So the tinsmith gave me a new handlebar. But when I was on my way home, I got caught in a terrible rainstorm and rusted solid.
It just wasn't your day.
I've been here ever since.
Oh, well, you're perfect now.
Perfect. Ow! Neck! Oh, thank you. Perfect. If you think I'm so perfect, just bang on my chest. Go ahead, bang on it.
Beautiful! What an echo!
It's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart.
No heart. All hollow. And if I haven't got a heart, I could never love my munchkin maiden.
Oh, don't frighten man, you'll rust.
Thank you. You know, I used to carve her name into every tree. Said Tin Man rattling his gins to a straw man's sad and weary eye. Oh, the smith gave me tin ribs, but forgot to put a heart inside. So he banged his hollow chest and cried. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm one heart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be counted human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and also sentimental regarding love and heart. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me about the bee, above a voice sings low.
Where art thou, roaming home?
I hear beats just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I could say young and chipper and I'd love you with a zipper if I only had a heart.
Ask the Wizard of Oz for a new heart.
Well, suppose if we get there, he doesn't give me one.
Oh, he will. Oh, he must. I mean, we've come such a long ways already. You call that long? Why, you've only just begun.
You're the one who put a spell on my axe!
It certainly chopped you down to size, didn't it? And now you're helping the little lady along, are you? Stay away from her. I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow. You, I'll use you for a beehive.
Well, I'm not afraid of you.
That just shows you don't have a brain. Allow me to educate you. Hey, Scarecrow, wanna play ball? Just remember, Scarecrow, helping that girl will be your last 30 minutes.
Well, I'm still not afraid of her. Well, I'll see you get to the wizard now, Dorothy. Well, whether I get a brain or not. Stuff a mattress with me, huh?
When I see you'll reach the wizard, whether I've got a heart or not. Beehive. Bah! I'd like to see you try. You make a beehive out of me.
Oh, you're the bestest friends anybody ever had. When it's funny, but I feel as if I'd known you all this time. But I couldn't have, could I?
Well, you weren't around when I was stuffed and sewn together, were you?
Well, when I was standing over there rustling for the longest time.
I can't remember, but it doesn't matter because we know each other now, don't we?
Well, that's right.
We do.
To us?
To us.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He's a wizard, never a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is what we do. Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. No, I'm not very bright about doing things, but I think it's gonna get darker before it gets lighter.
Oh, you don't suppose I mean wild animals, do you?
Oh, we might.
Oh,
Well, animals that eat straw?
Some. Mostly lions, tigers, and bears.
oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears! Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my! Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Lions and tigers and bears. All right, put 'em up, put 'em up. All right, which one of you first? You know what? I'll fight you both at the same time. Let's go. I'll even fight you with one arm tied behind my back. I'll fight you on one foot if I got it. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Oh, with an axe on me, I see, huh? Oh, you know, over here. Take it, and let us alone. Huh, what are you, scared? Afraid? How long you stay fresh in that can? Come over here and do something about it, you shivering junkyard. Hey, you. Come and fight me, you lopsided bag of hay.
Well, now that's getting personal, Lion.
Yeah, how about you get up there and teach him a lesson, huh?
Well, what's wrong with you teaching them a lesson?
Why? What's going on with you behind? I'll get you anyway, Pee-wee.
Shame on you.
Oh, what's he gonna do that for? I didn't hit him.
Oh, you tried to, and it's bad enough picking on strong men, but then you go and picking on poor little dogs.
Well, you didn't have to hit me, though. It's my nose bleeding with me.
No, of course not. My word, but you're making naturally when you go and pick on things weaker than you are. Why, oh, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am just a big coward. I haven't got any courage at all. I can scare myself. Look at the bags under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks. Have you tried counting sheep? It's no use. I'm afraid
you come along with us? We're off to see the wizard now. Well, to get him a heart.
Heart, give a brain.
Well, I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Oh, well, you all wouldn't feel degraded in the company of a cowardly lion like me. I know I would.
Oh, no, of course not.
That's awfully nice of you. You see, my life's been simply unbearable. My whole family's disowned me. You see, when I was just a little cub, my father took me to the highest mountaintop in Pennsylvania. He said to me, "One day, son, all of this will be yours." Oh, I was frightened.
Why's that?
I'm scared of heights.
Oh, well, it's all right. The wizard will fix everything.
Well, at least you'll be safe if I come along.
Oh, well, how's that?
No self-respecting animal will be seen anywhere near me. Said a lion, poor neurotic lion, to a miss who listened to me. Well, the Lord, he made me a lion, but the Lord forgot to make me brave. Then my tail began to curl and wave. Well, it's sad to leave me busy when you're born to be a sissy without a vivid curve. But I could change my habits nevermore, be scared of rabbits if I only had the nerve. Oh, I'm afraid there's no denying I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve. Oh, I be in my stride, I came down to the floor. I could roar the way I never roared before. Roar, and then I'd burn and roar some more. I would show the dinosaurs who's king around the forest, a king they deserve. Why would my regal Caesar, I could be another Caesar if I only had the nerve. I'd be brave as a blizzard, I'd be clever as a lizard,
I'd be clever as a
The
gizzard.
wizard is a wizard who will serve.
Then I'm sure to get a brain, a heart.
the noise.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a wizard, a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
There is nothing so depressing about this item. Happily, it is totally misplaced. Now, shall I squash them, interfering bugs they are? Or shall I be witty and creative? The bug option is attractive but messy, so witty and creative wins. Something with poison in it, I think. With poison in it, but attractive to the eye, and soothing to the smell. Happy! Happy! This is the lullaby will put the slip forever, and the ruby slippers will be mine. This yellow brick road seems to go on forever.
Well, if you're tired, Dorothy, well, we can take a shortcut.
Oh, the other road goes around this poppy thing. You can cut through and take it off on the other side.
Well, let's go!
Oh, I've never seen such beautiful poppies.
Oh, I think poppies are my favorite flower.
Oh, they smell so wonderful. And the singing.
Oh, I hear it too. It's just like the heavenly semaphores.
Oh, what's happening? I'm really sleepy.
Why don't you give us your hand? Well, come on, we'll pull you along.
No, I'll rest in
can't rest. We gotta go on now.
Now that I think about it, Puerto Rico doesn't sound like a bad idea.
No, not you too. Oh no, it's the poppies that's pursuing you. Oh, don't cry, you'll rust again. This is a spell. It's the wicked witch. What do we do? Help! Nobody's gonna hear you. Help!
I hear you, Scarecrow. But I can't undo the magic of the Wicked Witch of the West. Perhaps a little magic of my own will save the day.
Oh, just a minute!
Bell out of order, please knock.
We want to see the wizard!
Oh, the wizard? The wizard. But nobody sees the wizard. Nobody's ever seen the wizard. Even I have never seen the wizard.
Well, then how do you know there is one?
Well, because if there wasn't a wizard, why would you be here?
Oh, please, sir. Please let us see him. The good witch to the north sent me.
Prove it!
Well, she's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
So she is. Well, bust my buttons. Why did you say that in the first place? That's a horse of a different color.
Who's he calling a horse? You know, if he wasn't on the other side of that wall, I'd never show him.
Oh, he's coming out! He's coming out!
Oh, he's gonna be on this side!
Welcome to Emerald City.
Thank you.
Have you traveled far?
Oh, just the longest of ways.
Well, believe me, every step was worth it. You had no idea just how wonderful this place really is.
Oh, I've been trying to imagine it. Oh, but I haven't got a brain.
Oh, they'd say I'd fall in love with it if I had a heart.
Well, it's the only place that I don't need courage, because there's nothing to be afraid of. Is there?
There's a garden spot I'm told where it's never too hot and it's never too cold.
So you're never too young, never too old, never too thin or tall.
Never too anything at all.
It's all true. Oh, we're not too mad and we're not too safe, and we don't compare and we don't complain. What we do is just sit tight, 'cause it's all so downright right.
pip, here, pip, pip, there, the years are up his bonds. With that certain air of savoir-faire in the merry land of Oz.
That's how we let the day away with merry old land of Oz. We get up and come, start to work at home. Hanging out for lunch and then after we're done, jolly good fun. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, ho 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 ho. That's how we let the day away with merry old land of Oz. That's how we let the day away with ha ha ha, 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 ha ha ha. Merry old land, merry old land, merry old, merry old, merry old land of Oz.
Who's her?
Oh, it's the witch. She's found us here.
Well, what'd you do with all that smoke?
She's riding
Oh,
something.
what's it say? What's it say?
Surrender, Dorothy.
Dorothy! Dorothy! The wizard will explain.
Oh, yes.
Calm down. The wizard has everything under control. So everyone can go home. Go home. See you later. Bye-bye. Go home. Did you hear me? I said go home.
Well, that's what we're trying to do, sir. That's why we have to see the wizard right now. All four of us.
Orders are, nobody can see the great Oz. Not nobody, not no how.
But you said you'd take us to see her.
Yeah, and I got a permanent just for the occasion.
Not nobody, not no how.
You gotta make him see Dorothy.
Dorothy. The witch is Dorothy?
In person.
Well, that makes a difference. All of you wait here. I'll let you at once.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, well, no, see what it was. Oh, I'm as good as gonna pray.
Oh, and I can barely hear my heart beat.
Well, I'll be home in time for supper.
Oh, in another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king. If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince, my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a birth and a royal as I click my heels, all the trees would feel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrows would take wing. If I were king, each rat would show respect to me. The chipmunks genuflect to me. Though my tail would lash, I would show compassion for every underling.
Impossible.
How about hippopotamus?
There is a Crotalus.
Suppose you meant elephant?
I'd wrap him up in celibate.
But what if it were a brontosaurus?
Him, I'd show him who was king of the forest. How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist or the dusky dusk? What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. What makes the sphinx the seventh wonder? What makes the down come up like thunder? What makes the Hottentot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What if they all got that I ain't got? Carnage! You can say that again. Courage. Wait. For courage is the thing of things. With courage I be king of kings, and the whole year round I be hailed and crowned by every living thing. If boy, if he, if boy, if he, if I were
Go home. The wizard says, go away.
Go away!
Oh, but surely.
He is deaf to all appeals. The wizard has spoken.
Well, looks like we came all this way for nothing.
When I was so happy, well, I thought it was on my way home.
Oh, don't cry, Dorothy. We'll get you to the wizard.
Somehow. Oh, well, we certainly will.
Oh, it's just that Lydia was so good to me, and I never appreciated her running away and hurting her feelings like that. Oh, Professor Marvel said she's ill, and she may be dying, and it's all my fault. I'll never forgive myself. Never, ever, ever.
Stop crying. I'll get you to see the wizard somehow.
Thank you.
That's all right. I had an ATM myself once. Come with me.
Hey, fellas, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't need to see the wizard that bad. What are you talking about? The wizard's gonna give you some courage. Oh, I'm afraid I'd be too scared to ask him for it.
Oh, come on, Mike. We'll all be here together.
All right. Somebody grab my tail!
Oh, you did that yourself.
I'm such a butterpaws. Oh, wake me up when it's
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you?
Oh, I want to
Well, I am Dorothy, with a small beacon. We've come to ask you if you could.
Silence! The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man. You dare ask for a heart, do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of colliginous junk!
Yes, Your Majesty. You see, a while back we were traveling down the Yellow Brick Road.
Enough!
Oh, okay.
And you, Scarecrow, you want a brain. You billowing bale of bovine fodder!
Well, yes, Your Honor. I mean, Your Excellency. I mean, Your Wizardry.
Silence!
Okay.
And you, lion. Well,
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
Silence, whippersnapper! The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your request.
What? What was that? What did he say?
Are you all right?
Well, yeah, just a little deaf soul. What did he say?
What is that was after all?
First, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task.
Well, the small task? Was that all?
You name it, and it's half done.
Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But in order to do that, we'd have to kill her.
Bring me her broomstick and I'll grant your request. Now go.
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
Oh, I wish you'd given up this crazy scheme. I never should have introduced you to the wizard.
But I'm glad you did, honey. How else could I get back to Kansas?
Oh, you don't have to worry about us.
We're not going to the witches empty-handed.
You can say that again.
Wait, to her castle.
Well, no one really knows for sure.
You mean no one's ever gone?
Oh, yes, plenty of people have gone. They just never come back.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's no yellow brick road to follow now.
There's no road of any kind to the land of the Winkies.
Winkies? What's Winkies?
Well, the Winkies were once people very much like us. And then the witch enslaved them. I hope it doesn't happen to you.
Oh, so do I.
So keep heading to the west where the sun sets.
Was that the best way to find the Wicked Witch?
Oh, don't worry, Dorothy. When you're in the land of the Winkies, the witch will find you. Good luck.
You know, sometimes it's a good thing not to have a brain because, well, I haven't the wit to be scared.
And I haven't the heart to fail.
And I haven't said goodbye to the wizard.
Stand right here, back it back.
Oh.
How can you desert Dorothy like this?
By staying right here, that's one way of doing it.
Well, shame on you. Well, you're more of a coward than I thought.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You're made of straw, and you're made of tin, and I'm just made of weak flesh. Oh.
Very weak.
Verging on flabby.
Oh, it's all right, Ryan. You can stay if you'd like.
Oh, how I'd like. Oh, I guess if you guys need me that bad, I'll come along.
Oh, that's more like it.
Scout fellow.
Ready to go, Dorothy?
Best foot forward.
Oh, decisions.
Come on, Ryan.
Ah, coming. It's like the scarecrow's not the only one who needs a good brain.
Hey!
Where is the commander of my arrow? all. Bring them here. Exhausted? What do you mean you're exhausted? Very well. We'll conjure up a spell to take the fight out of her. Now, which one of my creepy, crawly creations shall I send to plague her? The Flibberty Gibbet? No. The Fly-by-Night? Aha! The Jitterbug! Well, may you gibber. There is no more infectious bug in my book of spells. Once bitten, they never stop dancing till they drop. And when they do, you'll be there to grab the little rat and the little brute and bring them here to me. Now go! Do my bidding! Will grace my dainty feet.
Does anybody know where any of us are?
Well, we passed the notice a while back.
You mean the one that said, "Welcome to the haunted forest"?
No. The one that said, if you got this far, you're lost.
Here's another notice.
Oh, let's hope it's a bit more reassuring.
I'd go back if I were you.
Okay, sounds right. How about you?
Well, I believe there are spooks around here.
Oh, spooks? That's just ridiculous. Spooks.
You don't believe in spooks?
Of course I don't believe in.
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do.
So do I. Did you just hear what I just heard?
Well, that voice don't come from an ordinary bird.
And maybe just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
It's giving me the jitters and the joints around my knees.
I think I see a shadow when it's fuzzy and it's furry.
You haven't got a brain from in the ground, Murray.
I haven't got a heart when I feel a palpitation.
Mama could have forced settle in the situation.
Are we gonna stand around letting those go hard?
Well, I'd like to bore me down, but I think I lost my...
It's a who's this?
It's a pussy!
Oh, ain't no what's it?
It's a what's it?
Who's there?
Who's there?
Who's where?
That high in the treetops, is that rascal, the jitterbug? Should you catch him buzzing round you, keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. From the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees can't do what the jitterbug does. So be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug. The jitterbug.
All the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. All the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees can't do what the jitterbug does.
So just be careful of that rascal.
Keep away from
The jitterbug.
the jitterbug. The jitterbug.
The jitterbug.
What's happening?
too.
They tore my arm and they threw it over there. Scarecrow, it's you all over.
I think it's about time you pulled yourself together.
Yeah, I would, but I can't reach my legs.
Oh, I'll get it. I'll get your arm. Leg. Arm coming in. Here comes the leg.
And now, it's time to rescue Dorothy.
Oh, that's right, and the lion will lead us.
Right, okay. No.
Oh, yes, you.
You mean I'm going to lead us against the forces of evil? I don't know.
Oh, no. That's right.
All right, I'll do it for Dorothy. Wicked witch or no wicked witch. Guards or no guards. I'll tear them to pieces. I may not come out alive, but I'll go down and fight. There's only one thing I need you fellas to do.
Well, what's that?
Talk me out of it!
Yes, but now how do we get into the castle?
Look, do you think it's polite just dropping in uninvited like this?
Look out!
What? Where? Who is it? Wait, who's that? Who's that?
Get here, get here!
I think I got a plan on how to get into the castle. Oh, he thinks he's got a plan, huh?
Oh, but it might not work.
It might not work.
Oh, but it's got a chance.
But it's got a chance, he
Only
says.
thing is, it's very, very dangerous. So what do you say?
What do we say? We say anybody else got a plan.
Let's hear the scarecrow first.
Okay, first we gotta get 3 Winky uniforms.
Fellas?
Well, how are we gonna get 3 Winky uniforms?
Well, I don't know. Oh, but the whole plan depends on it.
3 Winky uniforms.
Fellas, I don't think we gotta look very far.
Why?
They're right behind us!
Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's oh, the sand's almost run out. And then the witch will come for me. Oh, good witch of the north. Won't you please help me? Won't anybody help me? Oh, please. No!
Dorothy, are you in there?
Dorothy, it's us. Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. But the witch has got me locked in.
Well, stand back. I'll break it open.
Oh, hurry up. The sand's almost run out.
Dorothy! If you're right.
Oh, Dodo, you came back.
Well, hurry, we got no time to lose.
Oh, we can't go back the way we came.
Oh, how about the window?
Oh, no. Look this sheer.
Oh, don't worry. You hang on to my tail, and I'll hold on to my claws.
Oh, you're wonderful. All of you.
Let's just hope my courage holds out.
We hope your tail holds out.
To the window!
Going so soon? We wouldn't hear of it. Will we winkies? Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spears. The sands of time have run out for all of you. Last to go, we'll see the first 3 before her. And your mate will muck too. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who shall be the first to go? Lion? Girl? Tin Man? No. My broom has chosen Scarecrow!
Oh, please, please, please.
Scarecrow, don't you want to be my old flame? Leave him alone. Get him, he's terrified. You won't get to you eventually, Miss Mouth. Meanwhile, watch your little friend go up in smoke.
Oh, no, please, help, help.
It's too late, Scarecrow! No. What? I won't let you. What have you done? You turned around. I'm melting. I'm melting. Oh, what a world. What a world. Who would have thought a good little girl like you could destroy
The Wicked Witch is dead!
Hail! Hail, Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
You are now our queen.
Well, that's very kind, but I must be getting back to Kansas. Let me just run. Oh, may we have it?
Oh, please, take it.
Oh, thank you. And now we can go to the Emerald City and tell the Wizard Oz the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead! Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the Wicked Witch. Ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below. Below, below, yo ho. Let's open up this thing and ring the bells out. Ding dong, merry o. Sing it home. Sing it home.
Step forward if you dare. Can I believe my eyes? Why have you come back?
We've done what you told us, sir. We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. Oh, we melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, huh? Very resourceful.
Yes, so we'd like if you could keep your promises to us. If you please, sir.
Not so fast, not so fast. I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Where do I go now?
You had enough time already!
Yeah.
Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said come back tomorrow.
Well, if you were really great and powerful, you'd be able to keep your promises.
You dare criticize the great Oz? Ungrateful creature! Be thankful I'm granting you an audience tomorrow and not 20 years from now. Now go! The great Oz has spoken. I said go! I said go!
What were you doing?
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
What? Where'd you go?
Hello.
Who are you?
I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are? I don't believe you.
I'm afraid it's true, my dear. There's no other wizard except me.
Well, you humbug, yeah!
You're exactly right. I am a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear. I'm a very good man. Just a very bad wizard.
Well, then what about the heart we promised Tin Man and Scarecrow's brain?
Why, anyone can have a brain. It's a very, very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities, where men go to become great thinkers. And when they come out, they think deep thoughts, and with no more brains than you've got. Only they have one thing you haven't. A diploma! Therefore, for meritorious conduct, I hereby confer upon you honorary degree of THD.
THD?
Yeah, that's Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of any side. Joy, rapture, I've got a brain! Oh, how could I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, you want some courage. You are under the unfortunate delusion that if you run away from danger, you have no courage. You are confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men called heroes. Once a year, they take their fortitude out of the mothballs and parade it down the main street of the city. And they've got no more courage than you have. Only they have one thing you have. A medal. Therefore, for extraordinary valor and conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I hereby award you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Back where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds. We call them good deed doers. And their hearts are no bigger than yours. Only they have one thing you have. A testimonial. Therefore, I'd like to award you a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friends, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
It ticks! Oh, listen to my heart, listen! It ticks!
Oh, read what my medal says right there.
Learn for courage.
Oh, ain't it the truth, ain't it the truth?
All these are all so wonderful.
Well, hey, what about Dorothy?
Yes, what about? Yeah, Dorothy next!
Well, I don't think there's anything in there for me.
You forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way to bring Dorothy back to Kansas is to bring her there myself.
But are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
You cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself. Premier balloonist par excellence to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company. Until one day, while performing spectacular feats of the stratospheric skill never before attempted by civilized man, the balloon failed to return to the air.
Frightened, were you?
Frightened. You're looking at a man who laughs in the face of death, sneers at doom, and chuckles at catastrophe. I was petrified. But then suddenly, the wind changed. The balloon floated down into the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first wizard deluxe.
Ooh, deluxe! From the French, pertaining to luxury.
Well, there are a few luxuries one with the job, but I took it anyway. Retaining the balloon against the advent of a quick gallery. And the balloon is ready, my dear, and in that conveyance, you and I shall return to the land of E pluribus unum. Step this way. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard per ardua ad altum, am about to embark upon a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey into the outer stratosphere. And I hereby decree, until the time, if any, that I return, the Scarecrow, by virtue of his highly superior brains, shall rule in my stead. Assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart. And by the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. And I believe it's time we cast off. Climb aboard, Dorothy. Climb aboard.
Climb aboard, Missy, while the wind's in your favor.
Uncle Toto! Where's Toto? I can't live without Toto.
I'll get it for you. Highway regular procedure. It's too late, my dear. I'm sorry.
Oh, you can't go without me.
I'm sorry. I can't do anything.
Oh, please come back.
I can't come back. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks. Goodbye.
back to Kansas.
Oh, you can stay with us, Dorothy.
Oh, we don't want you to go.
Oh, but I have to get back home.
Well, don't you love us?
You know I do. There's a place and people I love more. And that was further away than the furthest dream. Oh, Scarecrow. I'll never see Kansas again. For as long as I live. Never, ever, ever. Oh, Toto. No.
Never is a very, very long time, Dorothy.
Oh, good witch of the North. Won't you please help me get home?
But you don't need help any longer. You've always got the power to go back to Kansas.
Well, why didn't you tell her in the first place?
Well, she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
Oh, what have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I learned that it's not just enough to want to see Auntie Em and Uncle Henry. It's that, well, if I ever go looking for my heart's own desire again, I won't have to look further than my own backyard because, well, if it isn't there, then I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
Oh, well, that's so easy. Well, I should have thought of that for you.
But I should have felt it in my heart.
Oh, if I'd only had courage in my convictions.
No, she had to figure it out for herself. Now those slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto, too.
Toto, too.
It's going to be so hard to say goodbye. I love you all so much. Oh, goodbye to me. Oh, don't cry. You must have done.
Oh, now I know I have no heart, because it's breaking. Bye, Dorothy.
Goodbye. Oh, goodbye, Lion. I know it ain't right, but I'll miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
Oh, I think once you're gone, I'm going to be doing a lot more hollering.
Scarecrow, you are my first friend here. I think I'll miss you most of all.
Well, having a brain sure don't make parting any easier. Well, goodbye, Dorothy. I'll think of you always.
Are you ready to go home now?
Yes, before I change my mind and stay forever.
All you have to do is close your eyes, tap your heels together 3 times, and repeat to yourself over and over and over, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. 1. There's no place like home. 2. There's no place like home.
Goodbye, Dorothy!
Go into town and tell the sheriff. Wait! Toto! There she is! Dorothy! Oh, Dorothy! Zeke, Huck, Henry! Tell Henry we found her! Everybody a blanket! Dorothy,
She's got a lump on her head like an ostrich egg, but the skin ain't broken.
Hello, Oz.
Ah. My first name's Chester, but you call me whatever you like.
Uncle Henry, you were the guard.
oh, I'm guarding you now, honey, and no harm's ever going to come to you again.
Oh, was she all right?
I thought we lost her for a minute.
Oh, but you did lose me, and I've been trying to get back for days and days.
Sounds like a bad dream.
Well, it wasn't a dream.
Oh, sure it wasn't. Remember me, your old pal Zeke?
Lion.
Lion, come on. Remember, this is your pal Hickory.
Now, you couldn't forget my face, could you?
Of course not. But where's Scarecrow?
Scarecrow!
Who the heck is Scarecrow?
Well, here's the blanket you called for.
Well, how is she?
She'll be all right.
You've lost all your stuffing.
Stuffing.
Dorothy, you're safe!
Oh, Annie, all thanks to you. You showed me how to use slippers.
How can you use the slipper on you, honey? You haven't done anything wrong.
Well, doesn't anyone understand? Well, this was truly my place, and I remember, well, some of it wasn't very nice, but wonderful. You were all there. You kept pulling your own tail. You kept rustling again. And you were a humbug.
Well, let's not get personal.
Well, doesn't anyone believe me?
Of course we believe you, honey, but now we need to get you into bed.
Has the house come back? I fell on the witch, you know.
Storm passed right by it.
And it wasn't a house that fell on Miss Cole. It was a telegraph pole.
You won't be seeing that old biddy till her legs get out of plaster.
Then Toto's safe. Did you hear that, Toto? Oh, we're safe. And we're going home. Home, and well, you're all here. And I'm never gonna leave. Ever, ever again. I promise. Because I love you all so much. Oh, Nanny Ann, there really is no place like home.